Hello, Moments with the Masters from Trinity Garden Church of Christ in Houston, Texas. I want to talk about an unusual rabbi. And of course, Jesus Christ is our focus of our lesson, as always. In John, the 2nd chapter, beginning at verse 23. Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, during the feast, many believed in his name when they saw the signs which he did. But Jesus did not commit himself to them, because he knew all men and had no need that anyone should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. This teacher, Jesus, was the most unusual teacher that we will ever come across, because he is in Jerusalem. He's a Jew. He's in Jerusalem during the Passover season, during the feast, there for this great worship feast. And he was doing signs and wonders. And people came and they believed him. What the text really says is that when they saw the signs which he did, they believed him. They believed in him while he was doing the signs. But Jesus did not commit himself to them. Now, it says they believed in his name and his person while he was doing the signs, but Jesus did not commit himself to them. This unusual rabbi was not impressed by the adoration of the crowd. He was unusual. It's easy for us to get caught up in the crowd, even in teaching the word of God, even in preaching the gospel. The crowd can take away our focus, but not this rabbi. He says he did not commit himself to them. Listen at the reason: because he knew them. Here's the first practical point here, is that Jesus knows me. He knows me like I don't even know myself. He knows me. He knows me completely. He knows me perfectly. He doesn't need anybody to tell him about who I am. Even me. He doesn't need me to tell him who I am, what I think, how I feel. He knows me. He knows me. He knows me completely. Well, here's the thing. I can still come to him. Even though he knows me completely. He has enough love in him to allow me to come to him. He knows what's in me, and yet he allows me to come. That might be the appeal for somebody tonight, this afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this, is that Jesus knows you. He knows me, yet I can come to him. He knows my thoughts. He knows my actions. You know, people say he doesn't, a lot of people say, well, God knows my heart. God also knows my hands. He knows everything about me, and yet I can come. Somebody needs to come to Christ. He's open to you coming. God bless you.